Understanding my natural hair wasn't always easy, but everything changed for the better when I turned to the best to have ever done this natural hair thing. In this video, we look at the ancient African way of protective hairstyling versus the modern understanding. Are we evolving or are we moving away from what works? Sanbanani Ninjani, it's Zinhle Africa. I was doing my mom's hair yet again and this time she wanted a protective style with extensions, and I thought to myself, I wonder what the difference is between our protective hairstyling today versus the protective hairstyles in the days of our ancestors, right? I have a lot of respect for how they took care of their hair and just their whole hair culture. 10 out of 10 got them to lengths that we are honestly dreaming of, right? I grew up in South Africa where every month, you do your hair. Once you get paid, you get your hair done. And something that I have noticed from our ancestors is that they would leave their styles in for a lot longer. Long-term protective styling was more of a thing. Seeing that new growth doesn't mean that you take out that hair, after a few weeks. You actually leave it in for months. Doing my own research and constantly learning from wherever I can and trying to get as much information as I can, I see that long-term protective styling was prevalent throughout different tribes, different regions. It's something that I've implemented in my own natural hair journey, and I've seen so much positive results, and it's something, and that's the reason why I'm in my duk today, because I've had my braids in for 3 months. Can you believe it? It's one thing that I've learned from them is to keep my braids in, keep my styles in for a longer period of time. So the second thing that I noticed from our ancestors is that they didn't use a lot of extensions. They used mostly their natural hair when they styled their hair. If they added anything, it was more of an accessory than wanting a certain length. It's almost like you turn down the noise and you just take care of your hair as it is and you style your hair as it is. Whereas now we have so many things that we just add onto our hair. It does bring a lot of problems to put extensions in your hair versus when you just protective style with your natural hair. I have experimented with my hair as well, and every time I'm really serious about growing my hair, I move away from the extensions and I focus on just braiding my own hair, and the results speak for themselves, honestly. The third thing that I realized about our ancestors is that baby hairs aren't a thing. Today, it's a worldwide phenomenon. For me, I cringe every time I see someone even put a little flat iron on it and then put the gel. It's a lot, but it's normalized right now. And with our ancestors, they would shave it off or they'd leave their edges as they were. They wouldn't really do too much. And as the years progressed, when we look at the 1900s, there's a lot of pulling of the edges, which is quite questionable. But when we really look back at our ancient African ancestors, it was pretty much leave them alone, leave your edges alone, let them do what they need to do. So I have also just stuck to that as well, and I've taken a page out of my ancestors' books. I do not put any gel on my edges. Sometimes I have, but for the most part I don't do that. It's less manipulation on the edges, means that they grow and they flourish. Another thing that I realized from our ancestors is that they used products that were organic, obviously, from the earth. Obviously, the quality of the products were undeniable because they came from the earth, right? Even in terms of installing the protective hairstyle. And when I look at the products that we use today, in installing our hairstyles, sometimes these stylists don't even put enough product in our hair, for it to just get the nourishment that it needs as it's being installed. which is a problem. And then on top of that, sometimes people just put this gel, and I don't understand, because where there's gel, there's build up. So I don't understand. I really don't get it. The quality of products that we use when we install and how much we use is also not enough. I have a problem with that. It's another thing that I have learned and I've implemented in my own journey is to really take care of my hair as I'm installing it and saturating my hair with beautiful organic product. And that actually brings me to the next point, where our ancestors really prioritized the needs. I don't think you guys understand. The need of the hair, prioritizing the needs of the hair more than the wants of self. Oh, that's a word right there. Amen. I say, I might want to get knee-length braids right now, but if my scalp is not ready for that, if my hair is not ready for that, then I shouldn't do it. So making the right decisions are actually crucial, right? And when we look at our ancestors' hair care, I definitely get a sense of prioritizing the health of the hair before you think of a hairstyle. And that's why there's a lot of repetition in terms of how they install the hairstyle and the hairstyle in itself. What works, they will just repeat and repeat and repeat, and the results would just, next level after next level. Like, it's just yeah, the OGs. I really hope that this video has made you look at things a little bit more differently, and I hope that you're inspired to try something new. So make sure that you are subscribed, you like this video, and you comment down below. As always, love, light, and blessings to you. Bye. Mwah.